watch. She loves to watch. As the house plays havoc, little girl's heart. She watches Mr. Silver birthday copper clothes in the dark. Who others walk the fun, who exercise. She looks through the...
You're on.
All right, wake up.
All right.
Hey, wake up, man. Whoa, wake up, man, wake up.
Hi, guys. Oh, man.
Wake up.
Oh, man, I was all keyed up for this show. And I started reading this. What is this? The LA Times magazine. Man, this is better than Sominex. Man, this just puts you right out. What is this? This fell out of my paper last Sunday.
Fell out of my paper, too. Hit me on the foot. I was in pain for a couple hours.
It looks
You must have
kind
been
of
on
like...
the Jack Smith page, perhaps.
Well, I've seen it a couple weeks since then, and I keep seeing new pictures of Jack Smith every week.
He's good in color, isn't he?
And that's really where I usually fall out when I get that far. What happens in the rest of this? It kind of looks like the Ford Motor Company
Well, that's
magazine.
one of ads.
Robert Balzer
this
is
like-
in here after criticism from Home Magazine people that didn't like wine commentary in a family magazine.
Oh, wine
There
comments.
are a lot of letters to the editor in one of the recent issues.
Yeah.
You may think you're fooling us by replacing Home Magazine, but we want Home Magazine back.
They want home magazine.
I want my home
Hey,
magazine.
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of something you read on an airplane. You know, in the seat, the airplane seat.
It's like a bigger Reader's Digest. It's real neat.
There aren't enough
It's
ads.
awful.
One of the things the Times has been running recently is this series in the regular paper, Dick Rohrabaugh exploring the roots of the Los Angeles River, which is a hysterical series, and I think it'd be much better in there. He's been following the Los Angeles River from Long Beach up to its source, wherever that turns out to be.
So it
That is
starts.
a very interesting article if you like concrete.
I haven't started the show yet, guys.
It's real funny. Art, we like
Hi, I'm Art Fein. This is Little Art's Poker Party. Coming to you from, Santa Monica. Man, that magazine put me out.
Wake up, man. Wake up.
we got
It's
some new
actually
guests.
West Los Angeles.
We got a new guest today. Hasn't been in before, Mr. Denny Bruce.
Let's hear it for him.
Thank
Sitting
you
right
for having
there.
me. I've been dying to be on this show.
A lot of people have died on this show. Next to him, back again, Mr. Paul Bodie. Nice coat, Paul. Why didn't you tell me you were wearing it? I wouldn't have worn mine.
Hey, well, I had, this is a souvenir.
Of what?
When I went to France last, when I...
that's
yeah.
new.
Yeah, it's new. New,
Everybody's
baby.
new clothes.
It's new. Hey, I can't help it, man. I wanted one like that, but I've looked all over. It's like a chenille bedspread. I can't find that, and I can't find a coat, so I got this one
Well, that's
instead.
pretty nice. You fooled me.
Yeah.
All right, and on my left today again, Mr. Todd Everett. Welcome, Todd.
nice to have the studio.
Yeah, they were held over from the previous show. That's why they're
Got
here.
the Sam Cell showcase.
Yeah.
Good.
We're going to investigate a lot of media today, more than usual, because we've been falling behind in our media assassination.
Yeah.
And we're going to play a little poker, of course.
I didn't clear this with you. I don't know how to play.
Welcome to the club.
Well, neither do I.
Nobody else.
Neither do I.
We could. This could be the fish party. That is one game
It's
I
not
know.
a bad idea.
Okay,
Benny,
fine. You can cut
deal
me
fish.
in if that's it.
I want to talk to Todd a little bit
What is
about...
fish?
We'll see.
It's too complicated
Oh,
to
okay.
explain.
Little Art's Fish Park. Todd, a couple weeks ago, you wrote this thing about Kenny Loggins. Todd writes for the LA Herald. You probably see him. He's an occasional contributor every day. This is... I wanted to ask you something about this Kenny Loggins review. In it, you make mention of, no matter why, you make mention of Mr. Rogers. But the preface to it in the Herald is, the guy's so sensitive he makes TV's children's show host Fred Rogers look like he's a car salesman. Now, did you originally write Mr. Rogers, or did they elaborate on it for you?
No, I originally wrote that exactly the way that it was. The Times, one of the things that I really don't like about the Times is that they seem to feel compelled to have all of their writers explain their jokes.
So you do it on your own?
But that particular one, I figured Fred Rogers might be a common enough name
Mr.
that
Rogers is the name we all know.
if I had said Mr. Rogers, that might be true. You're
for
right.
example,
I'll,
later-
I'll send all my copy by you before I turn.
I read it, and I thought
Later in the article, you say the record's co-lead singer, Steve Perry. Well, are we all supposed to know Steve Perry and not know Mr. Rogers? I think Mr. Rogers is a bit more famous and probably a better singer.
Well, I identified Steve Perry as the co-lead singer on the record.
Oh.
I mean, the fact that he's also from
A
Journey
journeyman.
doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I went to school with that guy, Kenny Loggins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's up there, and look at me. I'm on your show. What is that?
Kenny Loggins was once in the Electric Bruins.
Really? I
And
didn't know that.
I mean, after the group had stopped having hits or anything, he's one of these sort of straggling
A late
survivors
prune?
of the group. He was a late
prune?
he was a late
prune.
electric
Do you
prune.
know the original rhythm guitarist name of the Electric Prunes?
No, I don't.
Weasel Spangola. Don't let me interrupt the show. Go right
No.
ahead, Art. Sorry.
Listen,
Drop right in.
by the way, Paul, here you are, like you said, down to earth guy. But in view of the
A
fact
real
that,
guy.
that I heard that is it Break the Bank? What was the Warren Strike It Rich? Isn't that coming back on? I heard with
Warren
the
Hall.
Warren Hall type
Warren
thing,
Hall.
where people will come on and plead their pathetic lives and have the audience.
Yeah,
vote.
that was
pathetic.
No, that was.
It's also Queen for a Day.
for a Day,
It was
yeah.
also
Strike It Rich.
Yeah.
That was the one with the Heartline.
With
Yeah.
people in crutches, and they need a new crutch. And so in that mode, I want to mention that Paul here is really looking for a job. Paul's a waiter. Like it's not Paul the waiter Rica.
Paul.
Melrose, hire him. Get this guy
Paul
a
is
gig.
also, if you don't mind a little body commercial, an outstanding musician.
Hire him as your drummer too. But get him a job at a restaurant. He wants a restaurant. He wants a job.
Not to mention quite the fashion horse in that
Yeah,
new jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll
Let's
do your
get this
face
man off the
proud.
welfare rolls and get me back into the kitchen where he belongs.
Did you really buy that from Pepe Le Pew or out of the
No,
store?
I bought it from. No, I don't know. For some. Actually, I think the guy was Turkish or something that sold me the jacket.
It's quite dapper.
You know, you guys don't know, I'm looking through the LA Times calendar, which is a fine piece of reading every Sunday. It's heavy. And what I was going to talk about was we've often made fun of the video Olympics that they have in here that Bob Hilburn actually chairs, but Terry Atkinson, in fact, writes up. And I was privileged enough to sit in on one of these a couple
You
of
were?
days ago. Yeah.
How'd you happen to get? Were you
I happened
invited?
to be up at the Times.
You were just
and
in the building
I
at the
didn't
time.
offer any. They said, "Well, what did you think, Art?" And I said, "I have no opinion. It's a video."
So, what did
I
they
don't
show
care.
you? Which one did they show you?
Can I reveal the rating on the forthcoming Sun City video?
Sure.
Before print,
Sure.
although it'll be a print by
probably
the
Sure,
time.
tell us, man. What do they think
It got
about
like a 91 or something.
Oh,
Now, I don't know about
91.
you, but let me talk about Miami Steve. Now, what would you think? I mean, South
Little
Africa.
Steven now.
Little Steven.
Yeah. Remember, it was Sugar
South
Miami
Africa's-
Steve for a while.
South Africa's a bad situation, and it's going to take care of itself due to the fact that the insurgents outnumber the controlling people by about 3,000 to 1. It's going to settle itself. But
Yeah,
regardless of, we can't condone it. It's a terrible
But what
situation.
about Stephen's scalp problem? That's
But anyways,
my
now
concern.
if you were sitting there in South Africa imagining all these problems, and here comes this guy with like a bandana and a scabbard and a parrot on his shoulder and a big gold ring, and he jumps off the stage and says, "I'm from America, and I'm here to tell you that you're bad." I mean, just come on, get lost. I mean, we're living in a country that's got problems. They got problems. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go over there and tell them how terrible they are when in fact everybody's got trouble.
Well, I noticed
but,
when the project.
has anybody ever thought that all the guys on that record wouldn't be asked to play over
Who
there
asked them
anyway?
to play Sun City?
It
Yeah.
would make more sense if guys like
Kenny
Frank
Rogers.
Sinatra, Kenny.
No, Hall and Oates have
Yeah, Hall
claimed
and
that they
Oates-
turned down $2 million.
No,
a
Hall
couple
and Oates
years
and probably
ago.
Springsteen, the early one that
Yeah.
could probably fit. But everybody, I mean,
Yeah, we got Joey
Africa
Ramone.
Bambaataa.
I
he's
noticed,
really,
though, that until his friend the boss kind of bailed out the thing, that there wasn't a Manhattan Records or what have you. Did you follow the development?
No.
It took several Robert Hilburn type pieces, and finally Manhattan Records, when the boss came in.
I didn't see. Was Tina on the record? Was Roger McGuinn on the record?
Darlene Love's on it.
Darlene
She
Love was
is,
on
I
it.
saw
Darlene's on it.
I don't remember. There's too many.
I got Sunday's Goldstein column here. I'm not going to make fun of Patrick because he's a fine guy. This is look at this name dropping. Now I know a lot of
Calm
people
down,
at the
baby, calm
Times. I
down.
know a lot of people at the Times, but I don't know any copy editors. Do you think they have any?
Dennis Hunt used to be a copy editor,
Like name dropping is one word, isn't it? There's name dropping. That's a two-word.
or at least
phrase here.
hyphenated.
Hey, wait a
At
minute, let me
least
see that. Could I?
It's too late.
They had a great picture
Medium
of John
is-
Doe. Remember?
You gonna talk about John Doe again?
Yeah, well, he was a good actor.
I didn't. Well, how do you know? You seen that?
He
thing?
has that presence. The guy has that
In what?
presence, man.
The Spanish Cafe.
Oh, that was on already.
No, it's on tomorrow night.
This
Or,
week.
excuse me, it was on several nights ago.
Yeah. And you saw it because you got to a screening.
I went to a screening of it.
Oh, tell me about the screening. Remember you said you went to a major movie screening about 3 months ago and there were some LA Times staffers talking all the way through it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's really
The
interesting.
Times every once in a while will run this article on people who talk during movies and how the Times people are against it, as Lord knows I am. So I went to a screening of Fright Night, I think it was. And it was me and 2 other people in the theater, both of whom were LA Times staffers and people who review movies for the Times. And both of whom were constantly talking throughout the entire picture. They were yapping to each other through this thing.
Sin on the Sun City.
But was Gary Franklin the other guy by any chance?
No.
Oh,
No, it was, it was Pat Goldstein and Sheila Benson.
Come on. We're not using any names, and we're not picking
Excuse
on Pat.
me, it was, no.
Well, we are picking on Pat because he was talking
I'm just reporting a fact. He talked through the movie.
You know,
So did Sheila.
Along with the Heartline we were talking about the Strike It Rich aspect of the show, which we've already done with poor boy Paul here, we also are going to have a lady on after the musical guest who has a very sad story to tell you.
Not the one I saw in the green room.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, she's a knockout. Come
Yeah,
on.
well, not enough for David Lee Roth apparently. He turned her down.
Well, what does he know?
Shows what taste he has.
Yeah, well,
We'll find out about being turned down by David Lee Roth a little
a
later.
little later when we talk to Carol. Okay, let's see. Here's the Herald headline. Trying to put a lid on hell. Isn't
I
it a
was
bit
living
much?
here
It's a
during
fire. Maybe the headline writer has a home in Malibu or something. I mean, hell is like Guernica or Auschwitz or something. I mean, hell is a little far. It's not a fire. I mean, a fire in 11 minutes. A fire in Malibu is really no big deal, I guess, unless you got.
Unless you live in Malibu.
Hell could be West Hollywood on Halloween night.
Paul and I also in the green room were talking about some of the better black exploitation movies, and I believe Hell was a title several times.
Hell, what was it? Hell up in Harlem.
Hell everywhere.
I even had a cigar.
Leading into Hell Comes to Your House, which is another
Hell comes. Is that
Art?
punk rock.
I wanted to ask you, Art.
Did my hero make that song?
Is there a musical guest today by any chance?
Rockin' James Intveld will be up in just a second. Let's see. The Thompson twins, you reviewed them.
I sure did.
You
liked
liked them,
them?
if I
I liked them a
remember.
lot.
But you and the Herald guy disagreed on Jimmy Cliff,
The
didn't you?
Times guy.
Oh, you and the Times. You are the Herald guy.
I am the Herald guy. I'm one of the Herald guys.
Well, but like I said, man, it always says occasionally he writes for the Herald.
But wait a second.
Every time I pick up a Herald, you're in it.
It's Todd H. Everett. Is it Herald, the middle name?
No.
Well, you ought to
Hell,
think
it's
about it.
Hell, I believe.
And they put me on staff, I'll consider
Hey,
it.
well, since Herald used to be a purse paper, what
Still is.
Oh, it still is?
Where you been?
When Orson Welles bit the dust, did he make the headlines?
Sure.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that whole thing has been over for a long time.
You know what Rosebud means? You know what it is?
So can you smoke it?
No, you can't. I can't say what it means, but he knows.
Oh, well, that's a good story then.
Yeah, I mean, but that was the whole problem.
Something that we don't know.
Art has
No,
some.
supposedly it was a certain part of Marion Davies.
Anatomy?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well,
And
let's not get into that.
Oh, okay. Or I might get kidnapped.
Yeah.
We also want to have time for the musical guest, not to mention Carol.
John DeLorean's
Right.
Found Religion. I'm glad to hear it.
He's a nice guy.
Let's go
I
to
think
the
you're really
let's go to the
Go
musical,
ahead. Sorry.
musical guest right now. In from Pasadena. The guy you saw in Roadhouse 66 not long ago.
Famous star.
Guy you see at Club Lingerie last Wednesday of almost every month. Let's bring him on, Mr. James Intveld. Yay.
It's a long stretch of highway rolling down the eastern road. I ain't got much to my name, but my dreams are solid gold. Traveled each end of the byway to know that it's alright. Gotta stay on the main road, I can't leave this silliest fight. But I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking, somewhere down the road things are gonna look much better. Somewhere down the road, things are gonna turn my way. Somewhere down the road, we're gonna be together. Somewhere down the road, I'm gonna have my day. Looking for a little action, I'm moving from town to town. Gotta get some satisfaction, gonna this time around. Gotta keep myself together, but it's so hard, you know. Gotta hold on to the next stop, cause my stories ain't been told. But I'm thinking, yeah, I'm I'm thinking somewhere down the road things are gonna look much better. Somewhere down the road things are gonna turn my way. Somewhere down the road we're gonna be together. Somewhere down the road I'm gonna have my day. Well, somewhere down the road things are gonna look much better. Somewhere down the road things are gonna turn my way. Somewhere down the road we're gonna be together. Somewhere down the road I'm gonna have my day.
Okay, we're standing by. We're on? Oh, James, man! James. Now, if it isn't running under his name, it's Intveld. That's in the forest in Dutch, Intveld. And James is the greatest. See him, catch him around town. He plays. We have a special guest right now in from Burbank, well, in from Hollywood. Miss Carol Marujo. Welcome, Carol.
Yeah.
So, Carol, thank you.
We should bring these people down more often.
Yeah, I guess. Now, Carol, we understood that you actually had a traumatic experience recently.
Very traumatic.
That,
Actually, it was very interesting.
I understand you went out for a cattle call.
Yes. Actually, yes, I did. It was an amazing day because I really didn't have an idea what I was in for.
Yeah. What was it?
Well, when I got there.
This is the David Lee Roth casting call.
Yes, it was at the Palace in Hollywood.
For gals for his upcoming movie.
Right. He's going to have an upcoming movie called California Women or California
We
Girls.
don't want to plug him. He turned you down. Come on. What happened?
Okay. Well, I got there and there was this huge line, maybe 50 yards, right?
Uh-huh.
I got there and I was like kind of nervous and stuff. And I realized, God, this really isn't bad, considering they had like an ad in the Reporter and all these things, So I get there and I'm starting to talk to a couple girls around me. I went by myself, tall girls, big girls, pretty ones, ugly ones, fat ones. So we're talking and I said, gee, what time is it? She goes, it's like 9:30. I'm like, oh my God, I'm here an hour early. I forgot to set my clock back. So, I thought it was kind of strange because the line wasn't really as long as I thought it was going to be. So I waited there for about 45 minutes on the street, and cameras are going back and forth, and the strangest people. Then I turned around and the line actually went like around the block. I don't know if you're familiar with that block, but it goes around to Ivar Street.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
around 10 o'clock they started letting a few people in. I got there and at the front door there was this big group of guys, like they were all there just to see all the women that were going to go in, It was really...
Were you there, Todd?
Do you recognize
Well, about that time, no, I didn't really, but about that time, a lot of the women that were standing in front of the line were taking their clothes off because a lot of them had, worn bikinis and stuff. So,
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
so I got in, and we all had to have this resume and 8x10 ready, So.
You have that stuff? I mean, do you act or model or that stuff?
I'm actually just recently getting into it. I do a little modeling for some people that are into designing clothes and stuff. But I figured it was an open casting call, no experience necessary. So I figured, why not?
But you did have, you've got 8x10s kicking around.
Yeah, yeah. So, of course, I had to pick the one I wanted to use. So I got there. There was like 3 girls sitting at the table. So one of them takes my picture, looks at it, and then asks me for my resume. So I give it to her. She staples it to the picture, right? Gives me a card that says number 183. And so I go, okay, no problem. So we go in, and we had to sit down at a table. You've been in the Palace. The whole dance floor was like open.
Sounds like it took you less time to get into the Palace than it takes most of us who go there for
Well, by the time, actually, they started letting everybody in about 10 o'clock, and I was in there. I was actually inside about 35 minutes later.
That's quick by Palace standards.
Well, we had to sit down, and I'm all, they said fill out the card and give it to the girls at the stage, and I look up at the stage, and there's David with his producer, Pete, and 2 other women. I guess they worked for Diamond Dave Production. So actually, it was pretty well organized. But I sat down and I'm all, what are we supposed to write on the card? So she says the sign's up there. So I'm looking at the sign and it says your name, measurements, color hair, color eyes, and how you
phone number.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Hold on. So I filled it out. I got there, and I had to wait a little while. By that time, they were already in the 60s, you know. So I was like in the 80s. So I was just.
So when you got up to Dave himself, what did you have? Did you have to do a dance or a routine?
No, no. There was a straight line of women because they were continuously calling numbers. So you just had to line up as soon as they called your number, and so there was this huge line. It went up. It went around the stage, up the side ramp, and onto the stage. And on the stage, they had like numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So a couple of us were out of sync, and it kind of got us a little nervous there, you know. But we got up, and I was like number 3 or something. I got up there, and you know, David's like this, you know, and he's checking everyone out, and. That was it. I mean, it's just like
You didn't say anything? You
no.
didn't do anything,
He said, ladies, smile, your best smile you could ever smile. So we're, you know, I'm going, come on, you know. I was just there, and I don't know.
So we kind of found out that you weren't chosen, right?
Yeah, well, it's been a couple weeks, you know.
Did he like pull the ones that he liked aside?
Not in the time I was there. I was in there for about an hour.
So you don't know for a fact that you've been rejected, you just haven't heard anything.
Right. But the best part was the exit, okay? Is all, thank you very much. And we all had to file out. There was like very high security. And we went out through the back door, and there was like just, that was it. If you couldn't put anything down because you couldn't get back to get it, you know, you had to walk up on stage with all your garments and stuff. I mean, I brought my bathing suit just in case, but I just looked at all the other women and said, I better not.
Well, we're all pulling for you.
Thank
We're
you.
glad you put your try in, and we hope if David's watching that he missed a good thing if he didn't get
Well,
Carol.
if Dave wants to come on the show and plug his movie, I guess you'll consider it, won't you, Art?
Yeah, if he wants to talk about Louis Prima, too. Okay, well, Carol, thanks very much for coming by and telling us your sad story. It's thrilling to have you here. Microphone drop. Paul, come on back up.
Sorry for Paul.
We're rolling along here. I don't know how much time we got left now, but Paul's back. This is the Heartline seat right here.
How could I follow that?
Yeah, it's
You
kind of
can't.
rough.
Have you auditioned for anything recently?
No, not me. Nobody wants me.
Todd, you might want to fill out this form, which tells you how you like Los Angeles Magazine. You want to take this home and do
I didn't get
it.
one.
Los Angeles Times Magazine.
Does this come
sorry.
in your copy of the...
What?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Came in the paper.
Oh, come on.
Subscription.
Wait, can I fill this out?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Denny, how you doing? What's the band you're plugging these days?
Primarily the Beat Farmers.
The Beat Farmers. Fabulous
You
group.
helped introduce to the city of Los Angeles art, so thank you.
Well, thank you for managing them.
And the new book you have out is called what?
My Life in Hard Times.
All right. Pick it up.
Are the Beat Farmers signed to a label right now?
They recently have signed with Curb.
Is that a label?
Records.
That's
Yes,
part of
they
part
are.
of a
They're
street.
more of a custom, you could call it a glorified production company, but we will be getting a distribution deal with a major company with Curb involvement. Not with Mike himself, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to you and the band.
Very much.
I had so much media. This should be a
too much, man.
3-hour show.
Is
Wait
that
a second,
Charlie?
just a
Oh.
second. Now, when I took my advertising course, you don't know that I have a degree in advertising, but I do.
I knew you could
Journalism.
decorate cakes professionally. but-
Journalism degree, advertising. And we were told that once you give a client every possible campaign and he rejects it, you suggest that they run his picture
Right.
because the clients always like their picture. Now
Cal Worthington
here's the
principle.
biggest guy in the world, this Sigaloff fellow, thinks that this is a real convincing ad. Like, oh, wow, who is that handsome dude? Let me see here. And then he's on TV now walking around saying, have you seen the Wix Furniture
Yeah.
one? Where he says, people call me tough. And I am. Because I want to serve you the best I can.
Hey,
He's rich, I'm not.
he also owns Builders Emporium.
Right, yeah, and it's all this.
Have you ever been to the Builders Emporium on Sunset and Western?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Every time I go there, I feel like I have to camp there as I'm waiting in line.
Yeah.
Because I'm always in line for an hour.
So it's like
There's always
Loggins or
2 people
Kmart.
ahead of me
Is any-
with nothing. You know, they start talking because everybody knows everybody. They start yammering back and forth. And I'm standing there with my rakes and all this stuff, and it just goes on for hours, man.
I like the line of ad
So-
rates myself.
So yeah, ad race,
If
man.
you want some stereo questions.
I wanted to
Andrews.
talk about the disappearing guitar players. We don't have much time.
Quick,
Can we
quick,
talk
quick,
about?
quick. Don't
Can
intro
we
it,
talk
do it.
about what everybody's losing their guitar players? The Crusados lost Steve Hofstetter. Billy Zoom is gone from X. Hollywood Fats is gone from
Harmon.
James Harmon's band. What's all this with the guitar players? Why is everybody leaving at the same time?
Maybe they're all going to get in the guitar band.
Like Moby Grape?
Yeah.
Guitar Army.
Yeah, the guitar stranglers.
The Unforgiven.
But anyway, ad raise. Let me get back to ad raise, man. I'm a cheap person. I mean, I know those guitar players are important, but let me talk. I mean, this is real, man. Ad raise. I'm the cheapest person in the world. I won't go to ad raise, man.
Why?
Because it's like being in somebody's nightmare because it's too loud, it's too crowded, it's too intense,
You're
man.
like a subway.
I mean, it's like, hey, can you help me? Can you explain this to me? And oh man, it's
I think some of that's intentional. I think people think they're getting a better deal if they're being abused.
Yeah.
I went there and I had a technical question and I stood in line. And when I said, "Could you please?" he said, "Next." I like the drugstore and your geriatric.
I was in the market for a computer recently, and I was going to various assorted stores, and that's always a treat because none of those guys know anything, and it's not entirely their fault because there's so many different kinds and things out there. There's no way in the world you're going to know all about everything, even the stuff your stores carry.
Okay. West Side now. Is there a place called West Side now? I mean,
It's
in
the,
West Side.
fashionable-
The West Side. I mean, isn't
fashionable
it the
part.
West Side?
The west side of the building.
Oh,
Yeah, but something called West Side. It's a
Dining
capital
in
W.
West
We're talking
West Side.
Dining in
Oh, West Side.
Westwood.
I know where it is. I'm just saying, is the
But why doesn't it
terminology
say dining
correct?
in the West Side?
On the West Side, not West Side.
I happen
Like
to live on the west side.
Yes,
no,
but
you
you
live
live in
in West Side, as a matter of fact, according to the
No,
Times.
I live near Westwood, which qualifies me.
Okay.
I'm the only person who understands what you're talking about,
Yeah,
Art, so
well.
let's go
Thank
back
you for
down.
That's because I have this high intellectual level that's really hard to maintain.
That's
on
what I
this show.
say.
What about this?
One minute, I want to talk about Willem Sapphire. Very funny article
Wasn't
about
he an Amos and Andy?
Holy Mac. Very funny thing about pornography and lyrics when he says the group Motley Crue, the group WASP, which insists it is not, as some fans say, an acronym for We Are Sexual Perverts. The guy's the greatest. Listen, I wish we could go on in this Motley
See,
vein.
I mean, that's a whole show.
That's a whole other kettle of worms. But
Yeah.
we don't cover real issues here.
No, that's true.
We cover trivial issues.
That's true.
And we're just about out. Time's running out. I want to thank you for dropping by and come by again. I was going to explain how Group W works. I never got around to that.
Right.
But they're supposed to go 12 or 13 hours a day cable. Then you'll be able to see us more. People ask us how come they can't find us, and you have to start watching afternoons because right now it's running noon till midnight on Group W.
When will this show be on?
Who
knows?
Today. It's on right now.
As you are watching it, it's
What?
on.
You know, I feel more like I do today than I did yesterday. What? You know, we gotta go.
That went right past me. You know?
We'll see you next time, okay?
As the house stays havoc, little girl's heart, she watching Mrs. Silver birthday copper closing the dark. Others walk with fun, exercise. She looks through the window in the other girl's eyes. She loves to watch. She sometimes make herself known. She loves to watch. Yeah. Well, it really turns her on. She loves to watch. Well, it's more than fun. Just wanna meet some people and have some fun. Meet some people and have some fun. As a man turns the phone, call the police. Just let her in. She needs somebody to eat. That's the kind of girl that makes me smile. She's the kind of girl I want to be mine. She loves to watch. She sometimes make herself known. She loves to watch. Yeah.